Hi everyone, this is Bill. For those new to the channel, welcome. And for our subscribers and friends, we're happy to have you with us once again. Here on our emerging channel, we primarily cover three topics: real estate and stock investing, and the greatest game, college football. In today's video, we are talking college football. On Monday night, Alabama defeated Ohio State 52-24 to win the college football playoff, or as I like to say, the national championship. Today, we will reveal the top 25 rankings of the Color and Pageantry, which is our college football Facebook page. As summer concluded in 2020, the prospect of not having a college football season was closing in on becoming a harsh reality. But as the Sunshine Scooter Lee Corso often says, not so fast, my friend. College football is part of the fabric of America, with the Color and Pageantry something fans across the nation annually long for. With the SEC, ACC, and Big 12 leading the way, we went ahead and kicked the season off, leading the agenda-driven Big 10, followed by the Pac-12, to reverse course and play the game. Before we move on and reveal our top 25, presented here are the teams that fell short of landing a spot in the final top 25, a list that most notably includes 2020 national champion LSU. We would also like to thank all the players and coaches and their families, administrations, officials, even those with their awful targeting calls, team medical personnel, and the media partners for playing through the season. The fans of this wonderful game of college football greatly appreciate it. Finishing at 25 is Ole Miss. Under new coach Lane Kiffin, the Rebels lit up the scoreboard, but struggled defensively. The Rebels did dump top 10 Indiana in the Outback Bowl. At 24, we find Ball State, who rose up late to take the MAC, upsetting Buffalo. The Cardinal lost early, but clobbered San Jose State in the Arizona Bowl. At 23 is Southern Cal. We thought the Trojans might surprise to the upside in 2020, but after starting 5-0, they got dumped by Oregon in the Pac-12 title game. At 22 is Oregon. Plagued by early opt-outs of critical players, the youthful Ducks wobbled after a 3-0 start, but got by USC in the Pac-12 title game before getting smacked by Iowa State in the Fiesta Bowl. The Miami Hurricanes come in at number 21. At times, the Canes looked stellar, but lost to Clemson and got hammered by North Carolina before stumbling badly against Oklahoma State in downtown Orlando's Cheez-It Bowl. At number 20 is the Texas Longhorns. The Horns showed some promise in 2020, but another loss to OU and a failure to win the Big 12 ended up costing Tom Herman his job as head coach. At 19 is Louisiana, who opened by hammering Iowa State in Ames, but did fall in a close one to Coastal Carolina at home. The Ragin' Cajuns had a great season, finishing 10-1. At number 18 is Coastal Carolina, who captivated the country by going 11-0, buoyed by a big win versus Brigham Young, before falling to Liberty in the FBC Mortgage Cure Bowl in Orlando. At 17 is Liberty, who has excelled under Coach Hugh Freeze. Liberty finished 10-1, losing only a nail-biter 15-14 at NC State in a game they probably should have won. At number 16 is Oklahoma State, who many had as a dark horse playoff team to kick off 2020. The Cowboys looked good, beating Miami in the Cheez-It Bowl, but they lost to Texas, OU, and TCU during the season. Coming in at 15 is Brigham Young. The Cougars displayed a strong offense, often displaying a notable physicality, while playing a schedule seemingly pieced together week by week. A loss at Coastal Carolina got the Cougars. At number 14 is Indiana. We projected the Hoosiers would make some big noise in 2020, and they sure did. Although Indiana did lose to powerful Ohio State, they beat Penn State, Michigan, and Wisconsin. A poor performance in the Outback Bowl and a loss to Ole Miss, however, left a bad taste. North Carolina comes in at 13. The Tar Heels were talented, but inexplicable losses on the road at Florida State and Virginia derailed the Heels. A big win versus Miami was great, but a home loss versus Notre Dame and in the Orange Bowl versus Texas A&M left Carolina with 4 losses. Iowa, who surprised us this season, finishes 12th. The Hawkeyes were once again powerful on the lines of scrimmage, After losing their opening two, they finished strong with a 6-game winning streak. The Florida Gators finished 11th. Florida lost early at Texas A&M but soundly dumped the Georgia Bulldogs. The Gators closed on a 3-game losing streak, which began at home versus LSU before playing Bama tough in the SEC title game. Oklahoma then mangled a depleted UF in the Goodyear Cotton Bowl. Northwestern really surprised us and finishes 10th. The Cats found some offense to match their stellar stop troops, winning the Big Ten West and clocking Auburn in the Verbo, Florida Citrus Bowl. Before we finish up our final top 25 rankings, we would like to invite you to follow us on Facebook at The Color and Pageantry. And if you're enjoying the content here on YouTube, please like the video and consider helping us grow by subscribing to our page. We sure would appreciate having you. Iowa State is 9th. After getting blasted by Louisiana in the home opener, the Clones played some real good ball down the stretch, splitting with OU and losing to Okie State, but closing with a decisive win over Oregon in the Fiesta Bowl. At number 8 is Cincinnati, who had a veteran team and was poised to make a run in 2020. They sure did, with the Bearcats going 9-0 before falling in a tight one in the Peach Bowl against the hometown Georgia Bulldogs. Those 8-2 Georgia Bulldogs finished 7th, playing better down the stretch after seemingly solving early quarterback woes and winning the aforementioned Peach Bowl against previously unbeaten Cincinnati. The Dogs will be ready for 2021. At number 6 is Oklahoma, who started out on the verge of going 2-3, but rallied behind an improved defense and a fast emerging freshman quarterback to be firing on all horsepower by season's end. Oklahoma will be another one to watch in 2021. A very talented Notre Dame team finishes 5th. The Irish got a big win in the season versus Clemson, and we felt they were deserving of a playoff spot, but they were outclassed by Alabama. The Texas Aggies finished 4th. With their only loss at Alabama, A&M lobbied hard for a playoff spot, but were on the outside looking in. A&M outlasted North Carolina to win the Capital One Orange Bowl. Clemson finishes 10-2 and number 3 in the nation, bowing out of the playoffs after being controlled by Ohio State. The Tigers could never fully get on track this year, with All-America quarterback Trevor Lawrence missing several games with COVID. The Tigers were very strong, but did not play to the level they have in previous years. Ohio State finishes 2nd. The Buckeyes played Alabama strong for a while, but could not hang down the stretch. They were a physical bunch and certainly deserving of a playoff spot. The Big Ten champion Ohio State Buckeyes finished 2nd. Alabama is your national champion. Outside of relaxing against Florida in the SEC championship game after racing to a big lead, the Crimson Tide dominated all their foes. Alabama shook off Ohio State early and pounded the Buckeyes 52-24 to win the title. Several All-America football players were at the disposal of legendary coach Nick Saban this year. Heisman Trophy winner Devontae Smith was brilliant in the championship game before exiting early with an injury. Congratulations to Alabama. Champions again, the Tide continues to roll. Well, we hope you enjoyed the presentation of our final Color and Pageantry 2020 College Football Top 25. Leave us some comments down below with your thoughts. As we conclude, please feel welcome to follow us on Facebook at The Color and Pageantry. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.